Hey guys, Mike here from Rust Brothers. Just giving everybody an update. Everybody's wondering what's going on, when we're gonna start filming. Some people want to see the trip. Some people are tired of seeing the trip. So anyway, we got back 5 days ago. Blair went home to visit his folks. Avery's somewhere in Florida sitting on a beach in his gumboots with Jacob. I've been back, been catching up on my life because we missed basically a month of it doing that trip. Basically, I'm just going to get you guys up to date, what we're working on, what's coming down. And you guys need a high-ab truck in my neck of the woods, four-wheel drive. It was Avery sitting here. This is the Trail Duster we brought back from Vegas. Rust-free. It's got a hole. Well, basically, it's got a hole in the floor pan because the passenger window's been broken out. It's been parked for 18 years. Anyway, we're just going to do a walkthrough. Today's Saturday, so you guys know what day it is. Basically, I've been resting and doing sweet FA, and the time has come. Blair's back on Wednesday, and he expects things done. Anyway, this showed up while we were gone. I bought it off a lady. She had to move it. So if any of you guys are looking for a 1955 Fargo dump truck in good shape, give me a ring. There's the 41. We're trying to get it in the yard. I just might end up on a F450 4x4 chassis, don't know. A lot of people have commented in the videos on the 62 Bel Air. It is a parts car. We do have a 4-speed 409 that it goes with. Anyway, it's total chaos. We just picked this one up before we left, came from Terrace. We actually sacrificed a few parts off it, but it's a 68 Chevelle, believe it or not. Mine was in worse shape than this when we started back in the day, but this is a vinyl top, 4 buckets console car. We might do something with it in the future, or hopefully somebody else will want to and take it away from us. Anyway, this is what we're looking at. We picked this up for Rachel to work on her extended cab or crew cab truck. She needed a spare cab. But anyway, Blair's back in 4 days. This is what we're looking at. Like basically we put my car together on a Thursday. Here's a 32 Buick sitting in the shop. Not that we can get at it with all the junk around it, but anyway, it's inside, it's resting. It's the only one Blair's ever liked on the last 3 years of cars I bought. He's got some plans for it. We'll see what happens. But somebody just sold me some seats for my F350. Got them sitting in here. But basically, we haven't done anything since we left a month ago. This is the way we left the shop. But Blair just phoned me yesterday. He's back Wednesday, and he told me I better get my ass in gear. Okay, anyway, there will be a video of me uniting with my dog. We took it. It hasn't been posted yet, but soon. This is what we started working on when we were leaving, before we worked on the Chevelle. This is my Chevelle 70 rag. It's gonna be a 520 horse big block SS clone. We got an original hood. There's a 12 bolt in it. We're just waiting for a convertible frame. This is what the paint booth looks like when we left. How do we paint in this booth? We clean it a lot before we paint, but by the time we painted the car, we polished the car, we reassembled the car, we did the wiring in here. This is what our booth looks like. It is not up to Blair Smith standards right at the moment, but we're gonna be working on it today. Like Blair says, I better get my ass in gear. He's coming back in 3 days. The only clear spot in the whole shop, this area, was where we did final reassembly on the 68 before leaving. Anyway, this is today's task, is try and get something organized in this gong show here. Oh, somebody just sold me this for my 71 Roadrunner. Very nice. Anyway, guys that have been following the YouTube channel, you know that this is what we were working on. We've got the inners done. We've got the trunk done. So this is the one that I'm going to try and get back in the paint booth by the end of the day today or tomorrow. So when Blair comes back, we're going to get little Cassidy back to give us a hand. She needs to get some extra work in, so we told her we're going to bring her back, and Blair's going to kick her butt, get some production out of her. It's hard to do with those Gen Zers and millennials, but we have faith in Cass. We've got to get my Chevelle up on the hoist, so we've got to get it in here because the brakes failed 2 days after we got back. I lost my brakes. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but show you guys. Where's Sarah? Sarah is working. Because we didn't film last year, we never hired her back. I can't afford to have a full-time parts person. As you can see, my yard is somewhat disorganized. There's a Chevelle. We sold a bunch of parts, had to get them out, so that's why the Corvette is sitting in here. This needs a good home. Anybody wants a really nice, clean vet? It's a 73, all original upholstery, motor's tired. It does run and drive, but no power windows, no AC. Basic plain Jane T-top sports car. Body's excellent. Frame is good. Anyway, we're going to start. We got to make some room in here. I'm going to have to let some of the cars go. We don't even know how many are left. There's the cliff that everybody likes to admire. Well, unfortunately for me, as I like to say, gravity never sleeps. Well, while we were gone, gravity did not sleep. And unfortunately, a big rock came off the bank there. And I don't know if I can zoom in while I'm filming. Where are we here? Oh, that is my plum purple two-door post 4-speed 70 Super B. That is a little 91 Firefly. And that is what we call a BFR, big friggin' rock that smashed the Super B and the Firefly at once. It's pretty depressing. I've got to go in there with a scaling bar, but the door does open. The roof looks salvageable. I'm hoping we only have to replace a quarter panel. But anyway, that's basically what we're up against. Anyway, what a gong show. Okay, this year I'm going to get organized, believe it or not. Anyway, that's what we're up against. We got to get the shop clean. You guys got any questions? I'll read them off for a minute or two and then says I got to get my old ass in gear and start cleaning. Anybody got any questions? Hello? Is there anybody out there? All this stuff is for sale if the price is right. You see anything you like? Send us a message. Okay, I'm asking 15,000. Yeah, can we put up some retaining walls? I do not have. We can put up some retaining walls, but unfortunately, right now we're still in a struggle over the land. I still might have to tear down all my shops. We're still having some battles with some government bureaucracies. I'm asking 15,000 for the vet. It runs and drives, has good BC paperwork. Is there any no Volkswagen buses? I am going back rock scaling. My new show is coming out sometime this year, 15K for the vet. So the back wheel didn't leak. We did put a new one. I am glad to be home. When's the next road trip? The next road trip is going to be this fall. Apparently, no, August. We are supposed to be going to the East Coast. Put a row of lock blocks. Well, I've got to slope the bank back. According to the people that mine this gravel, it's got to be sloped back before I can subdivide. That's what we're trying to do now is subdivide. Hey, Lyle from Saskatoon. Yes, problem is I can put containers, but we still have to slope the bank back. So until I settle the land ownership, I don't want to spend 50 grand sloping the bank back because it's all got to go back to a stable slope. Yeah, this summer in Fredericton, I'll blast it. Yeah, it's pretty hard to blast gravel. We might be going through Chatham when we go to the East Coast. Blow the rock, just like you did the goat. Thanks for the tip, guys. I appreciate it. Can I get a shout out? Who's Lurdy? Lurdy58. BFR and between a big, yeah, BFR and a hard place. Call Rasta Blasta to deal with it. Geez, does anybody know that Rasta Blasta guy? Maybe I could get him to come and do some work on this slope. I hear he does slope stabilization. What part of East Coast you going to? The Canadian. I'm glad you guys. Hey, Mike from Saskatchewan. Hey, Mike. Hope you and Blair. Well, hopefully we catch you too there, JK Impala. Love you. Hey, love you in Cleveland. We haven't been there yet, but I think we got close. Big money guy from Texas. Did you sell all the cars? Yes, we sold all the cars. Well, we didn't sell all the cars from the Field of Dreams. On the next episodes that we haven't aired yet, there's another auction, and we sold another 100. So I've got rid of 600 cars. These are the few I have left, probably about 100. We got to count. Hello from New Zealand, CDG Fubar. How old is Lincoln? Lincoln is age unknown. Sit, 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 sit. He doesn't listen very good either. But anyway, we think he might be 6 or 7. He was pretty young when we got him, but he was full grown. We're thinking about driving the Chevelle to the East Coast, or we might just freight it to Toronto and drive the part of Canada I haven't seen. Mind you, it'd probably go a lot better if we don't have to drive through a 3-day blizzard like we did for this first trip. Put Avery in that car under the rock. It wouldn't be fair to the rock. Hello from Sheffield. Hi from Alaska. Unfortunately, Connor has a real job. Somebody's got to support me in my old age and my car habit. Like Connor's running my construction company most of the time. How much for the little red car? What little red car? Oh, the Firefly's not for sale. Are you talking about the Beaumont convertible? Which little red car? Hi from Chris St. Michael. Hi to Calgary. The old show is coming back. 8 more episodes this year. Hey, Long Island. I wanted to go to Des Moines, Iowa when you were there. Well, yeah, we might be back. Who knows? I mean, they've let me. Hey, Sudbury. I think we stopped there. We got our car fixed. How much for a Charger? Sorry, guys, I only have 168 Charger left. It's rust free. We did it. We sold it. I bought it back. We're putting it together. There might be some blasting videos coming up here this year on the channel. It depends what work. Anything running for sale? Does it look like I sell running cars? I only sell cars that don't run. Do you have any Novas? We have 62 Acadian rag. We've got a 63 Acadian 2-door post. And we have a 64 Nova 2-door hardtop shell with no VIN. It'd be good for a race car, but there's no VIN. Shout out to Virginia, to Joe and Joshua. Any more Firefly videos coming up? Yes. Here's the one that we started working on. We're still waiting for Avy to come back. We've got the studded winters. I don't know where you guys all live, but we still have lots of opportunity for snow on the Coquihalla. We've got some brand new studded. I do have one Fox Body Mustang. It's I forget what year, but it's the one everybody wants. It's a notchback, not a hatchback. It's original 4-cylinder car, but it is a notchback. Hey from Paris, hello 100 Mile House. Damn rights we're the best channel on YouTube. Well, okay, I can't say that, but as long as you guys do, I can read it out. As soon as Avery gets back, what happened in Florida? Tell Avery to come see me. Amarillo, Texas. God, hopefully you guys got better weather. Do you have any 65 to 67 Chevelles? I have a 67 El Camino in really nice shape. I have a 66 El Camino. We have 2 64 SS convertibles, but no 65s. What are you doing with 79 Trail Duster? That's a good question. I already got 5 guys asking. I want to fix the one rust spot, put a window in it. I might just take the top off and enjoy it this summer. I don't know. We drove it onto the trailer, but this is the 67 El Camino. Excellent body, needs motor and a repaint, but it's excellent shape. PT Cruiser is cherry. It's got 97,000 on it. Don't laugh. It's a convertible. I like it. Rust Bros is coming back, guys. Love to meet and greet. How many of these cars did you buy back? I actually bought about 5 or 6 back from the last auction, but don't tell my kid. Hey, Weyburn, is the new stop work order still active? Yes, it is. But we have the regional district backing us in our application to subdivide. It's just the ALR still has to agree to let me subdivide. And then we can go about making that shop legal, getting the banks stabilized, putting in a septic field, but it's still a lot of paperwork and bureaucracy. But we are jumping through hoops because I do not want to tear my shop down and my Seacan City down and this shop down. I'd really hope to avoid it, but like I said, it's above my pay grade, but we're working on it. I do not have an inventory list online. It probably will not be on Netflix. Netflix only bought the first 2 seasons. We don't know why, but it is on Motor Trend Magazine. It is on Global TV. It is on Discovery. What I could build cheap and cool. Find something you like that's cheap and don't tear it apart, Delbert. That's the best way. If it needs a motor, put one in. If it needs brakes, fix them. Do not tear them apart. The odds are it will never get put back together. That's what we tell people. What year GTO is my favorite? Well, everybody's got to love the 6 and 7s. I do have a 69 4-speed shell, which is almost like my 68. So I like any year of GTO. I'm not a fan of the last ones, and I'm not a really big fan of the last years when they were more like a Nova, but they're all cool. No 55 Chev sedan delivery. Sorry, Skywalker. It will be here, Caribou, sometime this year. Okay, guys, Blair's on his way back. I got to get my ass in gear. Really appreciate you guys watching, asking questions. Any motorcycles? Oh, I do have a motorcycle. Hang on. It's kind of cool. Okay, I'm not supposed to. Anyway, somebody just asked about motorcycles. This is a project. It's a U-build. Runs like a top. If you know anybody, I kind of bought it because the gas tank. We have this thing sitting here. It's a one-off custom motorcycle. And if you can read what the gas tank says, you'll know why I bought it, because it says ass backwards. It's running a knucklehead. It's a Sportster. It's all brand new parts. If you know anybody wants a cool project, it is a U-build. You have to get your own Reggie. But anyway, that's the only motorcycle I have. Ironhead, okay. Somebody's more of a bike guy than I am. I'm not a bike guy. Connor's into bikes. All I know is I like 4 wheels. Bikes are dangerous. Videos as rough as your voice. Sorry, guys, that's what happens when you're walking around. If you're as old as me, you'd be staggering a bit too. Anyway, I'm going to stand still. There's nice, smooth video. What about the Ford pickup you bought? Oh, you mean this Ford pickup? We haven't had a chance to do anything but park it. It will be for sale, but we've got to get it certified. We've got to get the door pounded out. There's a couple rust issues that I'd like to fix, but pretty cool. 92, 306, 4x4 standard. It's a pretty cool truck. Pretty rare flare side. You ever had a Buick Apollo? Shout out to Russ in Waterford. Hello from Regina. Is that Regina or Vagina? Are you a truck fan? Well, I have a lot of trucks I use at work. I like a lot of the old trucks. You can see I just bought the 55 Fargo and the 41 Ford. But anyway, guys, Blair's on his way. I got to get back to work. Mangina. Oh, you said mangina? I meant vagina. I mean Regina. How much for the Ford truck? Don't know yet. Where's Lincoln? Say hi to Blair. Lincoln? Lincoln's right there. There he is. Look, he's just looking for bacon. Early Chevy 2s. I says we got 3, but two of them are the Pontiac versions. Ragtop, Post, and a 64 hardtop. Shout out to the UK. I just bought a 49 Willys Jeep military. It's not here yet. Okay, we keep you all day on here. Okay, I gotta go, guys. Love you all. Be good. Remember, those that have should share. Peace, love, and joy. Stay tuned. We will have some better quality videos than this one coming up. Thank you.